just gonna go from the start on how to take a chain off and put it back on.
Chain you want going on here?
Yeah, Rocky, it's in that bag right there. All right, how's this looking? Do we need to do anything here?
This is looking pretty clean for midday change, if you will.
Okay, what are we looking for?
Day.
What are we looking at?
Making sure all contact points are clean. So any place that the bar is going to go up against the saw, we don't want any debris in between there. And then the main thing we're looking at is this oiler right here. We want to make sure that there's no debris in there that's going to inhibit the oil from entering the bar right there. And so you need to make sure that that space is clean as well.
Okay. And which way, does it matter which way you put the bar on?
No, it does not matter unless you don't have an air compressor and you can't clean out that oiler, and then you don't want to put this side on because you can see that that's completely plugged. So I'm going to go back and put it on the same way since we don't have a way to clean out that hole right now. So I'm just going to make sure that the contact point is clean on this side of the bar as well.
And you said the ideal way to clean that is with what?
Got an air compressor and a nozzle to go and blow all that debris out of that hole.
Okay. How about putting the chain on? Does it matter which way to put the chain on?
It depends how much you want to get done in your day. If you're going for that good wood smoked flavor, I'd go ahead and put it on backwards.
So how do you tell whether to put, how do you tell which way is the right way to put the chain on?
So rotation is going to be clockwise if you're looking at the saw from this angle. The top of the chain is leaving you, and so you want the teeth to be facing away from the chainsaw, and then it's going to come back towards the saw on the bottom. I'm loosening up the tensioner on the chain since this is a new chain and it hasn't been wore out or stretched out any of the links. It's going to be a lot tighter than the last one, and it's going to be a lot easier to get the new chain on if you back that out.
How many times did you turn it?
I turned it all the way back because this is a new chain.
Okay.
So about 10 rotations.
What about like once you start using a chain?
Once you start using it and you're just doing maintenance, probably 8 times to 10 times back. Then I'm just going to get these hand tight, and then I'm going to start tightening up the chain. And then you can see as it starts to go, I'm going to run the chain just with my hand to make sure that it's not pinched up anywhere.
And as you're twisting that tensioner, it's pulling the chain closer to the bar, right?
Yes, correctly. It's actually pushing the bar away from the saw.
Got it.
Which in return tightens down the chain to the bar. So I'm going to go and hold up on this bar, because if you let it sag down like that and you go cut into a log, the log is going to push that bar up and it's going to loosen up your chain. And so if you hold that up, you want to be able to get about a nickel under that bottom raker, and that guide is what actually holds the chain into the bar. And so if you pull that up out of the bar, you want to be able to get about a nickel in there. If you do much tighter than that, you're just going to put extra wear on your bar. And then I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down, and this pinches the bar to the saw.
Ready to rip.